4 grand finals. You've got me, Tail of the Toaster, the UK Invader here in Costa Rica, coming out with my European brethren in Tarik. We've got Verde, we've got Girar, I've got his name right this time, and we are going into Grands Game 1 already. Lucina, Greninja on Kalos Pokemon League. Last time they faced in winner's side, it was 3-1 in favor of Tarik. Let's see if Mr. E, having played a few more sets to get here, can do a little better.
Wow, very nice recovery there from Tarik. Absolute, I didn't expect for him to go all the way from the, from the wall jump and just circling around Mr. E, and he gets unpunished because of it.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Beautiful down air by Mr. E.
Yeah, and likewise not allowing the use of Kalos to maybe tech the spike on the side of the stage because it was done just at the right spot to prevent it. So this is what happened in the winner's set. Mr. E was able to take the first game and then Tarik brought it back on him. Will we see a similar situation? Or is Mr. E just going to win the whole thing? Again, if Mr. E takes this set, he will get another Grand Finals. But I'm sure these players would love to trade some wins on each other for the world rankings and such.
I'm loving those wall recoveries from Tarik. Are so unpredictable, haven't been getting punished by Mr. E at all.
Their dash attack will eventually find its mark, and you're going to take Mr. E all the way to the top, forcing him to go all the way to the side for a recovery. Could have been threatened by Hydro Pump, but it didn't quite go low enough.
Wow.
Yeah, I was waiting for a down air or something to just completely get him, but even though he was stuck in counter, end lag, Tarik didn't fancy the risk, and now he is a stock down. He'll do the on-stage down air instead to try and set up a backer on the platform, but Mr. E totally saw it coming and just swung down air in the middle of nowhere, waiting for Tarik to get close to it, and he did. Right, Mr. E picks the aggressive swing off of the ledge, as you can afford to do sometimes with Lucina. The big arcing forward air, it defines an entire genre of moves at this point in time, but Tarik will go for the forward air, and it's not going to get past the air dodge. No way.
Wow.
Yeah. You saw, oh, there's this frog chasing me up in the air. There's no stage underneath us. If I just slam him down here, he's not going to get back. So that was different still to the start of set number 1 between them in winners finals. Yes, they both started with a Mr. E game win on Kalos Pokemon League, but that one was very much a come from behind by Mr. E in the end, whereas it was a little more assertive last time. But if you can down air once, you can down air again.
I think it was a very risky option for Tarik to take in that situation. Lucina was on top of you, but he paid the price, and now he's getting his counter big stage. Can you remind us about the record? I think it was in favor of Tarik.
Yeah, Tarik with the first set 3-1, but that's he'd
No,
also won 3-0 at Super Smash Con, yeah, if that's what you're looking back for. But
yeah.
Mr. E had won 2 sets prior to that, including one at a previous Glitch tournament.
All right.
But those are possibly going back a few years. Wow, that is enough. All right, so this is going how it was before. Mr. E takes a game 1 win, but then Tarik starts to pull ahead as it goes along. Don't give us a clone copy. We've got to mix things up a little bit here in Grand Finals, but that's what Tarik's trying to do with some new setups. But he has to recover safely first. No way did Mr. E expect him to go straight down with the upbeat. Gets the F smash kill anyway, but that recovery from Tarik was so smart. He did the least predictable option, and that was to recover straight into Mr. E's face.
So many confirmed out of the down tilt form. Tarik.
Oh! Yeah, it's... But yeah, he can't be dash attacking when Mr. E's all the way up in the air, so a good ledge option from Mr. E once again. Substitute is gonna kill!
Yeah, he saved this. He saved that type of counter throughout the whole game, and he throws it at exactly the perfect moment and gets him the kill right there at the ledge.
It's brilliant. Yeah, I'm so impressed with Tarik. I'm so impressed with Tarik to try out substitute for the first time only against Mr. E. Your final opponent, one of the most generally safe hitting players you can find in any tournament.
Yeah.
Tarik didn't do a single substitute as far as I'm aware in any set prior to meeting Mr. E, and I would know because I think I've commentated literally all of them.
Yep. Usually your average Greninja quick play player spams that down B from Greninja, and as you can see from a top player, he'll use it right at the perfect moment. Amazing stuff from third.
Yes, plucking tulips. Oh, I'm so glad to see that because that comes from the Netherlands stage in Tekken. So it is the choice of Mr. E, but you'd think it was Tarik because his girlfriend's originally from the Netherlands as well. So you may have accidentally powered Tarik up here by picking the one Dutch reference in the whole of Super Smash Bros. But it is a banger, so we'll have it here on Final Destination anyway. It is 1-1.
Jab log into the forward smash, not gonna get the kill, but a lot of percentage to be there.
All right, almost a full shuriken there, really holding to just threaten Mystery and say, when am I going to release? But down tilt to forward air. That is the Tarik special. It's the special of any Greninja, of course, but it will be so important.
This frog has so many confirms out of down tilt, and when you're the best in the world, you're gonna land them all. So very good stuff from Tarik. I think we've been learning. I mean, Greninja looks like a very good character in Tarik's hands. It's amazing. Definitely a character that usually keeps below the radar, and here we can just see how good it actually is.
Really. But you've got to take advantage, of course, when you do have a fairly rare Greninja early kill with that back air at 85. You don't want to just sit on the laurels too much and let Mystery climb his way back into this, because Mystery is looking to completely reverse the fates of how that first set went. And at the moment, it's mirroring it like suspiciously closely. Another dominant Tarik game right in the middle of the set. I feel like Mystery is planning something here, and it might just be... Oh no!
Wow, was that recovery? Amazing! So many mixes from Tarik. He's been showing us how many options in this event.
But there's the forward tilt swing from Mr. E anyway. Tarik is going for a full hop, but just gets caught by the last hit of Lucina's up tilt, just about surviving. But if Mystery takes this stock, Tarik really cannot take anything for granted. Empty hopping around. There's a forward throw. Mr. E has pretty much brought this all the way back. Tarik, how are you getting off this platform? Oh, well, the lack thereof, rather. Mr. E throws him back off again. The double jump has been expended. A good angled hydro pump back to the ledge, just to stick to something a bit more normal. Doesn't tech, and oh! The down smash comes out from Mr. E. Do you have any idea how hard Mr. E had to work to bring that game all the way back? That was a crazy comeback. Absolutely. He just did it purely by playing there wasn't a single like ridiculously early kill. He just lived, read his opponent, and eventually after a good 6-minute bout just took it away. And this time picking Lament of Innocence, not trying to pick the the Dutch music for a second time. Here we go then.
This is game
again,
4, right?
It feels like it. I don't think the score's quite updated yet on the Twitch stream, but if Mystery obviously does take this game, he will win the first set of Grand Finals, but he would also guarantee us another one. So, I mean, if you're looking for maximum airtime, you're going to be cheering for Mystery here.
And so far, like, he's starting to work real great with a great percentage advantage. The platform coverage right there, get some juggling with the up tilts, with the uppers. But Tarik trying to set up some juggling for his own, setting up the ledge trap situation.
Oh, the run-up grab, instant air dodge back to ledge from Mystery. Doesn't even want to begin the idea of getting caught in a back air. The drag down smash was excellent for Tarik to just put him slightly back in the lead. He wants a game 5 before there's even the possibility of a reset.
Okay, that was a really close stock. Mystery could take the stock right away at any moment. But Tarik instead going to go for that edge guard.
And he gets him
That's what you get for trying to style on Mr. E.
Immediately out of that grab, but yeah, Tarik got to be a little shaken by that one when it seemed like such a perfect idea, but he was punished with the absolute worst fate. But right now, Hydro Pump not going to have any effect whatsoever. The Dolphin Slash immediately snapping back to the ledge. Shield Breaker? Yeah, how did you know that Tarik was going to down air there? He's barely done it all tournament.
Right now, Mr. E having a lot of opportunities to get the damage going and try to find more of those downers to take the stocks. But, you know, the work that he has to put in order to get those entrances, gets the downer, gets the backer.
Unbelievably tight. Up smash has done it. Tarik is now a stock up. He's just got to be careful to not immediately get back out on the way back down or something that would bring Mr. E back before he has the chance to build percent.
Oh wow. That's going to be the back throw from Mr. E. Again on the giving end of the ledge trap situation. Tarik holding on to his shield for his life, getting away but off the stage again. Mr. E trying to go for the forward but missing it. And you know, with Greninja's fantastic speed, he was able to enter the stage again, but his stock was removed swiftly by Mr. E. So this is going to be the final stock, I think. If Mr. E takes...
buffering a nair while dropping off stage though. That move has a surprising amount of end lag, but he gets away with it. Now trying to gimp a potential high recovery from Mr. E. Doesn't want to get accidentally sent into the stage by something down below like a Dolphin Slash.
Yeah, Tarik getting some good percentage going, but Mr. E answering right back, gets a single backer. Oh, that was really, really close. Now he gets the up smash, but gets the quick hit. You know, Greninja is such like up smash is such a tricky move to get, but it's going to
take good stuff from Tarik.
Yeah.
Game 5.
Yeah, it's one of those. I hope you like Super Smash Brothers because we're going to get a lot of it, it would appear.
Absolutely.
But yeah, if Mr. E manages to get this game, we are going to have another whole set for y'all.
But we'll be keeping close eyes on Tarik and that mighty frog, because if he does win this next game, the tournament is over. It has come down to the international stars like we kind of expected. It wasn't necessarily going to be Tarik versus Mr. E. Mr. E making it to at least second place without actually getting a win from the likes of Shiny Mark or Tarik in the process yet, unless he can take this one. So he'll be very keen to get a reputable name on his repertoire, and of course, he wants a bit of that prize pool.
I mean, who doesn't? It's a very nice prize, but once you get in such a big tournament, a regional tournament, so...
Mr. E has been really methodical with his approaches, trying to not overextend his advantage stage in order to not get whiff punished from Tarik.
Tarik! He attempts a drag down, but it started a little too high. Remember, it was in the crew battle that Tarik pulled off possibly his best combo of the whole tournament on Mr. E, but he's gonna shield that forward smash. Not much pushback on that as well. Hydro Pump doesn't make its name known in the face of Lucina.
Mr. E has been using a lot of his air dodge to recover. I think the air dodge also makes him invulnerable for the Hydro Pump. But right now he drifts a little too far away from the stage and loses the stock.
I feel like maybe he was just trying to play around the Hydro Pump, or he got hit by it, I don't know. But that is the last thing Mr. E wants to see. He wants to give us all a set 2 right here in Costa Rica at Cumbre 2. But Tarik just wants to take the trophy home to Germany. This would be one of the first European wins in any kind of North American tournament outside of Gluttony, so definitely wants to do that for the home nation.
Yeah, so far he's widening the gap of percentage. That's going to be a lot that Mr. E is going to have to work through, but we've seen him done this kind of comeback before, actually on the last stock situation. So this is pretty much doable for Mr. E still. Gets the down air to a ledge trap situation. Tries to go for the Dolphin Slash, but Tarik was a little too far down in order to get hit by that. Gets the down air to
really
there.
For Mr. E. He's been losing so much neutral interactions are the punishes are so hard from.
And even when he gets covered by that roll, the F-tilt's not going to kill, so honestly, you might take that hit just to keep surviving in the game and get yourself out of danger. This is a full stock lead, but surely Mystery is going to take this Tarik stock anytime soon. We're still not at up throw percent yet, unless the rage allows it, but instead, Tarik takes you off the top. Mr. E on his tournament stock, all of a sudden, Tarik has picked the absolute best moment to come alive and get a searing lead. But Mr. E, with the absolute final reach of that Nair, will take the first stock away from Tarik.
Both players are back to 0%, Mystery, taking a couple of hits, getting Tarik to 52%, 66 now. He's gonna try and make like this stock as cleanly as possible in order to have the least disadvantage possible coming onto the last stock. If he manages to get there, because Tarik is going to look to be oppressive as ever, trying to get, because this is his tournament game.
And at 90%, Mr. E could be in danger of any kind of offstage situation or a footstool setup. Mr. E sneaking out of danger and in fact challenging the next down air with a forward hit of his own. Tarik thrown off stage, discarded.
Mr. E is at a really dangerous percent, like any forwarder, like one like that, like that's a dangerous situation.
Beautiful confirm.
The Hydro Pump not getting the drift from Lucina. This is looking so bad.
Wow.
But Mr. E getting the stock. This is last stock, game 5, grand finals. Mr. E fighting for the reset, but Mr. E finds it.
Oh, he lives!
Oh, that was really close.
Mr. E showing the survival of the gods. Tarik goes for a pivot grab to try and end it as well. Shadow Sneak making a first appearance for quite some time. Mr. E manages to land, in fact interrupts. He could still take this set. Remember, if he's able to make something really clutch, he could shield breaker. No, he gets hit by Tarik's forward air. And Tarik is the winner of Cumbre 2. All the way to Costa Rica from Germany, and he takes a second set win over Mr. E, and he takes home the prize. Brilliant stuff from our Greninja player, and that was a heck of a tournament. Oh my word, well done.
Such a fun time. Very congratulations to Tarik. Definitely a well-deserved match and a well-deserved tournament win.
Hey Tarik, how are you feeling? Come here and take this microphone in order to share your thoughts and your feelings. Coming out as the victor of this invitational.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh man, he did it!
I did it, yeah.
It's a
indeed.
European dub kind of day. I'll take credit.
I'm down for that.
We share. But no, that was what was going through your mind in that absolute last stop when Mystery was just clawing his way back?
I had flashbacks to that game 3. I was like, don't get cheese, don't let yourself get panicked, don't do that. And then I clutched it up finally, luckily.
Yeah, you were just at that kind of percent where you could afford to take one last trade, but...
Thankfully, yeah. But it was very close.
What are your overall thoughts about the matchup? I mean, it seems that Greninja has such a good advantage state against Lucina that for multiple occasions you win neutral very often. Like, what are your general thoughts about it?
So I made a matchup chart recently where I said it's even. I don't know if that's just biased towards like Leon, because Leon beat me the previous 2 times.
Okay.
But like I still don't know, because like I think the matchup is pretty even-ish, just because like it's hard to whiff punish Lucina. At the same time, it's hard for Lucina to actually get in. She has to force me to interact with her, and when I'm interacting with her, I'm gonna have a lot of trouble. So that's why I have to like make sure. How does Lucina want to have me approach? What is she calling out? What does she want from me? And I noticed from Mr. E that he like, every time I threw something out, he had to like get closer to me. That's why like in the end, I did like one shuriken and then immediately attacked, because he wanted to approach her. So yeah, I just like counter-attacked him basically. So yeah,
the literal counter-attack as well. You basically saved Substitute for the whole tournament and brought it out only against Mystery. I mean, what even made you want to try?
So like, I noticed how many kills he got throughout the tournament through like people jumping over ledge and him reacting to it. The fact he doesn't like expect the counter just because like it's such a option. You just lose your stock off of it if it gets red. So he reacts to the jump, but not to the second option to avoid that. So I knew if he sees me jumping, I can just substitute and he will hit me. So yeah, that's pretty good.
Great knowledge. What do you feel was like the biggest challenge in all of the sets you've played across the tournaments today?
It was definitely Mr. E, and like I don't like fighting Lucina that much, so it's like a personal problem too. But I'm glad I beat him. So it was a good set. I like the sets that we had.
We were looking at the data. We saw that your kind of lifetime record was 2-1 Mr. E before. It's 3-2 Tarik now. I don't know if it.
Are you sure? I think it's 1-1.
There was Glitch, which Mr. E won. There was SmashCon, which you won, and then there was one in the middle that PG Stats
I think that is an online tournament. That's why.
Possibly. Oh, okay. So we'll have to have another set some other time then, truly decide it. But congratulations on the win.
Yeah.
We will be seeing you at another event soon. Do you want to tell us about that? Where we can find you?
Next week I'm gonna be Port Priority. That's gonna be my last event for that whole travel sequence that I've done. Afterwards, I'm gonna have 1 week of a break and then go straight to UFA France.
Yeah, because UFA, I mean, that's pretty much on the same level as the US events you're going to.
Yes.
At this point, there's going to be, I haven't looked at the attendees there, mainly because I can't go.
Kurama, Gluto, Siski, every European thread possible. It's gonna be crazy.
You could get like 25th at that and you'd still be farming ranking points because that's a hell of a tournament. But
it's true.
This was a big win itself, so congratulations to Tarik on the win. Mr. E did a brilliant job as well on the run to second place, outplacing Shiny Mark, getting 2 different Game 5 wins over Salsa. His mentality was unhinged. I think there's one more guy I want to talk to as well before this tournament ends. We got to find Yorker, right? We got to find the doctor.
Absolutely, I'm going to get it right now for you.
I can try and find him or something.
Thank you. If you have not heard of the Doctor, he is our head TO of Cumbre. He is the reason that Tarik is here in the first place. He's the reason that I'm here in the first place, running this just in his very own place to give us the best of the best that Central America has to offer. And yes, the event may have been won by a European and an American got second, but they showed precisely why Central America is a real threat. There were so many Game 5s, and it took hella work from our international guests to actually prevail on that. Keep an eye out for all of the Central Americans in future tournaments. But welcome back to the stage, our head TO, the Doctor himself. How are you feeling after a long weekend?
I cannot be back to the stage if this is my first time here. Right?
Well, welcome back to the stage from when you first set it up.
Thank you. Well, I'm just really happy about how all this turned out. This is the second year we are able to conduct this tournament, and I always remember the story about Smash Factor 2 being in the living room of the organizer, just like this one, right? And now it's a huge tournament. So I'm grateful for the opportunity to showcase to the world that how much talent there is here in Costa Rica, right? We know about Shiny Mark. But we saw great games from great players. Salsa had a great run, right? And I know that some people is watching this on other streams, right? Not only on VGBootCamp, but well, shoutouts to HungryWox and shoutouts to EEVisu, who I have already reached out through Twitter. So
Amazing.
Yo, imagine if I'm gonna commentate with him.
We might be able to work something out with him, and I'm just really glad. With how these 2 tournaments have gone, I am pretty sure that there will be a third and a fourth, and it's just going to keep getting bigger from here. I know that, well, I already have plans for next year. We are overhauling the invitation system, the classification system, so please stay tuned for that. I am not able to give details, but I feel like you will like what you will see, what we're cooking, right? So
But first things first, you're gonna need a big long nap.
Absolutely.
yeah,
It's crazy, like people don't give enough credit for that. You've been looking after your kids all the way through this tournament as well, while housing up to 20 gamers at once from all around the world. Like you've got people from the UK, Germany, and all of the Central American countries just in one place for a get-together, and I've had a brilliant time. I've got to thank you very greatly for putting this on.
It is my pleasure. It is my pleasure. It's just, well, I love this game. We love this game, right? And it's not only about who is the most skilled, but also about, well, it's also about the friends we make along the way, right?
Yeah.
So maybe those are the real Smash Bros.
Definitely appreciate all the work. I mean, I think we say it throughout every single tournament you've been organizing. We really appreciate how much you've been doing for the community. The community have been growing things for the work you've been doing, and it shows. It shows how much exposure you have been able to achieve until now. And
yeah, well,
and it's just starting. So. Let's just keep working and delivering the same thing.
Yeah, when I joined the community, practically during the pandemic, 2020, well, I obviously joined as a player, right? But after a few months, I thought to myself, what does the community need the most right now? Do they need a TO or do they need an O2? Right, so O2 was obviously not the answer. And well, I want to shout out to
Is it going to be this guy by any chance?
Well, yeah, definitely. He's part of the shout out that I want to give to every single person that has helped throughout the 2 Cumbre circuits that we have in these 2 years. Yes, I'm here. I am the face. I put the house. I shell out the money, right? But there are so many people just like you here. Without you, this would have not been possible. So I want to shout out to everybody, not only here in Costa Rica, but also people in other countries of Central America who have put their grain of sand and have helped us build it. So thank you to everybody.
Yeah, and especially a big thanks to Oreo. I didn't think we were going to get to see him because he was going to be loitering over that end stream button, but we do get to see him one more time. This whole FNAF theme was his idea. All of the skits we put together were on him as well, and he's just been on point, making sure everyone knows what they're talking about and what we're going to have.
Very high quality work as well.
We've had a few audio issues here and there, but the stream itself has pretty much run mostly flawlessly from start to finish. The gameplay has been reaching everybody, so that is massive credit to Oreo, and he's available for hire if you need somebody to help with production. Likewise, so am I. If you want me to commentate your event, I will literally go anywhere in the world. If I can do UK to Costa Rica, I can do UK to anywhere, so exactly. So I'd love to see you at another event, but this has been the rest.
It's been a pleasure, definitely. I mean, we learned so much about your casting, and definitely keep up with us. And it's been
I'll be following this scene till I die.
Yeah, no, amazing time. I think all of us had an amazing time.
But I guess we'll leave it to you to sign us off, shall we?
Oh, this is the first time I ever do that. I just want to thank everybody again. I hope you enjoyed this, and stay tuned. Follow Cumbre in our socials. Follow Perico Esports, the organizers of this circuit.
Follow the dog.
Yeah, Audi here. Come on,
Audi. Say goodbye with us.
Yeah, this is the best girl. She has been such a great host. And yes, stay tuned for more updates from Cumbre as they come.
Thank you all.
Okay. See ya. Okay, now it's your opportunity to tell us a joke to the whole Smash community who is watching.
This is one more. I am a hair. Tarik just doesn't